bolster pillow making tutorial for a beginner. Hello, you are welcome back to House of Ada, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Let's dive straight into the video. In order to make this, I'm going to measure my foam from the center here. You see this line, half of the circumference. I will measure from here to the other end, and you see it is 28. That is 28 inches. And the next thing is to measure round of the pillow. Is the round of my pillow is 26 inches, but I'm going to make it 28 so that I can easily put in my pillow cover. Using this red bias binding, I'm going to sew it down like this, making it half an inch, and I'll use it for the rope on both ends. So for me to do that, I'm going to make sure that they are equal. So I cut it up and I get it ready, folding the both ends to make it look nice. And I'm going to do this and sew. Look at it here, two pairs, one for the one end and this for the other end. This is my fabric here, folded into two, so it's 28 inches folded, and when you put your tape, it's going to give you 14 because I folded it with my sewing allowance. And this is the length of the foam, which is 28 inches, but because of the ruffle you saw at the two ends, I added 7 inches on both ends. So I'm going to sew, as you can see, this is 5 inches and the other 5 inches on the other end. This is my actual measurement, which is 28 inches plus 5 inches, and I already folded it at the end for the hemming. So these are the things you should look out for. I'm going to mark here the line where I am going to insert my rope, so a straight line down. Two pieces of fabrics here, 3 inches folded to be 1.5 inches, and I'm going to use this to sew on the inside of the cloth straight down, which is the roundness of the foam, and I'm going to sew it down on both ends. So in this way I'm going to make a room for where I'm going to insert my rope without it being seen from the outside. Now I'm going to top stitch, but before I top stitch, I like to leave the hole where I am going to insert the rope from, and here I will mark half an inch and then 1 inch, and on the 1 inch you open it on the 4 sides of where you have done the stitches. In this way I am going to sew, and the inserting of the rope is going to be easy from the outside. I have top stitched to leave half an inch where the rope is going to go through. So now I fold it back and I'm going to close it using half an inch seam allowance. And I already folded the hem, but I will open up everything, measuring everything together, and I'm going to sew it all the way down. Sure that the rope where I'm going to insert my rope, they are matching, and now I can turn it up from the inside out. I will iron and then do my hemming first. After hemming the two ends, you can see how neat it is looking. Now I will use my safety pin and I'm going to insert the bias binding, which I'm going to use as the rope, and that is basically the last thing I'm going to do. And my bolster pillow cover is all done.